The vice president was part of this group text sharing our specific battle plans for the world to see. And a reporter was accidentally invited into the chat. But when you read and listen to what they all were saying, the unseriousness of it all, Waltz, Hegseth, Rubio, all the rest, JD Vance, it's like they're a bunch of frat boys sitting around a kegger, laughing at or talking about women or talking about some football game. That's the vibe you got as they were finalizing battle plans, sending men into enemy territory. We're talking about life and death stuff, classified, but the way they talked about it and laughed about it and high-fived about it, life and death stuff, classified war plans. And they're talking about it like frat boys, talking about some big football game. Unserious people, Hegseth and all the rest of them are. Not a surprise, right? That these people are unserious, that they do not have respect for this. They don't have respect for the classified nature of what they're talking about. They don't have respect for the life and death nature of what they're talking about, right? Sending our pilots into bomb in Yemen. Anything goes wrong, our pilots' lives are at stake. And they're just, chuckling about this shit. But not a surprise. They're unserious people. Not a surprise that they're in the positions they're in, because look who nominated them. But the bigger, broader point for all of us today is this. Just a clear example of something that's wrong. What Hegseth and Waltz and JD Vance and Rubio and the rest of them did was wrong. Every American should acknowledge that. But something that's so obviously and flagrantly wrong, half the country right away can't say that and goes to their respective corner and right away tries to defend. All the Fox News personalities, all the Trump sycophants in the media, twisting themselves into pretzels to try to defend this. But Trump's supporters, Trump voters, why would that we could live in a country where something like this happens and we just all admit it was wrong. This can't happen again. I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to pound them for doing what they did. Can we all just acknowledge it was wrong, right? You don't put detailed, classified war plans on a public group text. You don't do that. Can we all, every single American, acknowledge that that's wrong? And then go do whatever you want, right? But let's all just, can we as a nation come together and all say this is wrong, it should never happen again? Republican, Democrat, everybody say that. MAGA, progressive, everybody just say that. What they did was wrong. It should never happen again. Stop. End of story. The Social Contract with Joe Walsh. Every weekday on all of my social channels, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Spread the word, spread the gospel. Be brave.